Good afternoon and welcome to lesson 10.1, three-dimensional shapes. And this is on page 413, 413. Again, we ask that you have them find it themselves. I know we tore the math pages out, but I still want them to point out where 413 is, 413, so that when we come back, they're used to finding the pages still. So today, three-dimensional shapes. It says to go ahead and put in the category does stack and the category does not stack. They want us to draw three-dimensional shapes on the page in the correct category. So what three-dimensional shapes would fit in does stack? So what do you think that you could put on top of each other? Correct, a cube is one, because it's kind of like a box. And so we can draw a square, and when we draw a square, then we would draw lines out and down, and then we have our cube there. Then what other shape would stack? Correct, cans, so they're cylinders. If you have a can of corn or a can of beans, you can see that you can stack them on top of each other. So that's a cylinder, and it has a circle at the top, and then we draw lines to go down, and then it has another little curve at the bottom to make it look like it's a can. So we could stack boxes, cubes, and we can stack cylinders like cans in our pantry. What shapes do not stack on 3D? Yeah, like basketballs and baseballs. We can't stack those on top of each other. So we would go ahead and draw like a circle. And then to make it look like it's 3D, you can draw these little lines. So it kind of looks like it's 3D. And then also, what other shapes cannot stack? Think of the 2D shapes that you have. So we have a square, a cylinder, and a round. This is kind of more of like 2D would be a rectangle. This is a circle. What other shape did we not talk about yet that could be a 3D shape? Correct, like a triangle. And in a 3D shape, it's called a cone. So we've got a triangle, and then to make it look like a cone, you could just do this on the bottom. And we can't stack those on top of each other, so those don't stack. These you can stack on top of each other, and these we can't. Good job. Go ahead and turn your page to page 414, 414, 414. And here we're going to do the same thing. We're going to draw pictures of images of shapes that would fit in those categories. So up here in this spot, what are some of those shapes that we just drew that would be able to roll? If you have it on a flat area like the floor and you roll it like that pencil, what shapes could we put in here? Yeah, like a basketball or baseball. So we would put that here. So we draw that. Makes it look like a 3D shape. And what else? Yeah, if we put the cone down, we would be able to roll it on its side. That's correct. That sure is right. Good job. We could even draw those lines to make it look like it would be rolling. I don't think there's any more that roll, so let's move on. Are there any that roll and stack together? Yes, there is one more that rolls, but it also can stack, and that's that cylinder. Like if you have a can of beans, you could go take one out of your pantry now and you could put it on the cabinet or the table, and you can practice rolling it, and you can see your 3D shape rolling. So that would be a cylinder of our cans of beans. Good job. And then the last one where it says stack, what shape only can stack? Good job. Our boxes, so our cube, they are only able to stack. We can't roll a box, can we? That would be very silly if we could roll a box. Maybe you guys can try at home and see if it works. But I don't think so. It only stacks. When you're done drawing those, we're going to move on to the next page. So go ahead and move to page 415. 415. 415. And on this page you see a whole bunch of shapes. We're going to look at the shapes and we're going to mark an X on the shape that does not roll. So this is a basketball and it can roll. So which of these shapes does not roll? Does the red shape roll? Yes, it does. So we're not going to put an X on that. Does the blue shape roll? No. So we're going to put an X over that. And does the yellow shape roll? Yes, it does. So we're not going to put an X there. Very good. Now number 3. It says, which shape does not stack? Mark an X on those shapes. So you see these blocks, they're able to stack on top of each other. Can a cone stack? No, so we're going to go ahead and put an X on that. Can this round cylinder or sphere stack? Like a ball? Can we stack balls? No, so we're going to put an X there. Does the blue cube stack? Yes, so we're going to leave that blank. Now number 4. Which shape does not slide? Mark an X on that shape. So we're going to look like the drum. The drum you can slide back and forth. So we're going to look at these shapes and see what can we slide. Can we slide this cylinder like a can? Yes, we can. We can slide it back and forth on the counter. Can we slide this sphere like a ball? No, it would end up rolling on us. So we're going to put a big X there. Can we slide a cube like a box? Yes, so we're going to leave that available to slide. Now number 5, it says stack and slide. Which shape does not stack and slide? Mark an X on that shape. So we're going to look at things like these that would stack and slide together. Can this cube stack and slide? Yes, so we're going to leave it blank. Can a can cylinder stack and slide? Yes, so we're going to leave it blank. Can a ball, sphere, stack and slide? No, so we're going to put a big X there. Very good. Now, when you are done, please turn the page and look for page 416. 416. 416. Very good. Now, number 6 says, I roll and do not stack. Describe the shape. Mark an X on that shape. So we're going to look at these two shapes. Which one rolls and does not stack? Well, can this roll? Yes. Can this roll? Yes. So they both can roll. Can they both stack? Can you stack this one? No. Can you stack this one? Yes. So we're going to put an X on the one that can roll and not stack. So since this one cannot stack, we're going to put an X on our cone. Good job. And then number 7 in this big space, it says, draw to show what you know about a real object that rolls and does not stack. So think of all the things that can roll but does not stack. And off the top of my mind, something I'm missing a lot right now is this sport. That rolls but cannot stack, and it's baseball. I miss baseball. Hope you had fun and enjoyed your lesson today. Take care. Bye.